Hey guys, welcome to my new bathroom. I think this is the first time I filmed in the new bathroom. The lighting is a little bit wonky because my vanity is behind me, the window is in front of me, the mirror is there, so it's weird. So I'm gonna try to get you the best lighting I can. I plan on giving you a little bit of a room tour, like overview of how I have everything stored. I have a ton of storage space in this bathroom, even more than I had in my previous home, which that was even a lot. So I want to show you how I have everything set up. That'll be in a separate video. But in this video, I'm going to share an updated skincare routine, my daytime and my nighttime routine. I've been getting questions and requests about doing this on my Instagram, and I've also been sharing a lot of new skincare that I'm using randomly here and there on my Instagram, products I've been using up, new products I'm using. So I thought I would just tie it all together and do my entire routine for you guys. I am still nursing, so I'm not using any retinols or salicylic acids or anything like that. But if you are pregnant or nursing, before you take my recommendation, I would definitely encourage you to just check with your OBGYN, make sure everything you're using is safe for pregnancy and nursing. My skincare, for the most part, is the same pretty much every day, but there are a few products, like 2 or 3 products that I change up just depending on my mood, depending on my skin, depending on, you know, the texture, how it's looking, if I got enough sleep the night before, if I have any breakouts, things like that. So I do have to alter a couple things. So what I think is gonna be really cool is I'm gonna show you my everyday go-to, like, main skincare routine on this video. And then I'm also gonna film one for my IGTV on Instagram showing you the alternate. I'm saying alternate, it's, like I said, pretty much the same with the exception of a few products. And I'll show you those products in that routine on my IGTV. My plan is to get them both live on the same day so that you can see them both and compare. That's the plan. Let's see. I apologize in advance if you can hear my kids in the background. They're obviously home from school. Dan is downstairs with them, but if you hear laughter and fighting, I'm sorry. That's just how it's gonna go. So let me show you first my little skincare setup up here. I'm gonna run you through the products as I use them, but this is basically how I have it organized. This is mostly my makeup, but this is my little face spray, my serums, my tanning drops, my moisturizer. This is a foundation. I have my brushes back here. Like I said, I'm gonna do a full-on video. I'll go into more detail about everything, but my main go-to skincare is here. And then in this drawer, I have a few products. Just got out of the shower and I'm gonna run through it rather quickly. I hate when my face and my skin feels dry. I just feel like, ugh. So really quick, I cleansed my face in the shower, and this is my cleanser I use this day and night, which you'll see tonight. This is the Pixi Glow Tonic Cleansing Gel. It has glycolic acid in it. It's just a gel and it foams and lathers on my face. And then once a week, I do use a physical exfoliator. This one is by First Aid Beauty. This is their facial radiance polish. It's got scrubby beads, and I use this once, maybe twice a week if my skin really needs it. So to start out, like I said, hate when my skin feels dry, and I feel like a broken record, but I always compare your skin to a sponge. The soap that you put on a dry sponge is not gonna go into the sponge. It's not gonna give you any kind of lather, and it's quite frankly not gonna work if the sponge is dry. Think of your skin as the same way. You want your skin to be damp, not soaking wet, just damp the surface so that your skincare that you're gonna apply actually sinks in and absorbs into your skin. And then on top of that, your makeup applies nicer once your skin is hydrated and supple. So usually I do this pretty quickly. So when I get out of the shower, my skin is still pretty damp, but since a couple minutes have gone by since I've been talking to you, I'm gonna rehydrate my face. I just use a very gentle face spray. This one I got from Home Goods. It's just a coconut rose water. I usually just use a rose water or the Caudalie grape water, and I just kind of like wet my face again. Normally in the past, you've seen me do the facial radiance pads, the exfoliator pads, or like the tonic cleanser twice a day, morning and night. My skin has gotten so much better, you guys, like improved so much. So I only reserve that for nighttime. So that's why you're not seeing it right now. I'm going to do my under eyes right away. I love this Tula Glow and Get It Eye Balm. It's really cooling. It's not super hydrating, but it is very cooling. I feel for me, it's not enough. So I do that. I'll just kind of like pat it in. It starts to cool. And then I do follow up with a under eye cream, like an actual cream. And I feel like the two of them together do an amazing job at just keeping my under eyes hydrated. I'm not picky about my under eye creams. If you've been following along for a while, you know this. I just use something to keep it from getting too dry under my eyes and then therefore creating fine lines and wrinkles. So I'll just dab this in, and I love this to just like let that set while I go forward with the rest of my skincare. So one major change with my skincare has been this product. This is the Quench by Ever. It'll be out by the time this video is up. It's coming out on Wednesday the 18th. Ever is Stella and Dot's sister brand. It's all clean, non-toxic skincare that actually shows results. They gave us this in Mexico. I started using it in Mexico. It's basically a bottle of water. So this does not need to change anything about your skincare routine, whether you have acne prone, completely normal, dry combination, and you have your setup, you have your regimen set. This is not changing anything. This is adding in. Your skin naturally, your body naturally makes hyaluronic acid, but as you get older, it slows down and it eventually will stop. So you want to put the hyaluronic acid back into your face. When you think of an acid, you think scary, you think burn. This is not that. It's just called hyaluronic acid. It's just an extra added boost. And this is an amazing product, as I was just saying, to just like rehydrate your face and get your skin ready for what's to come. So I use this morning and night. I just do one little dropper. This feels so good. And I just press it in, no rubbing, just press it. I even go over my eyes. And this keeps your face and your skin super hydrated and moist, so that when you go to follow up with your serums and your moisturizer, they're actually sinking in and doing their job. It does become a little bit tacky as it dries, completely normal. It just feels so good, and I have noticed such a difference with my skincare working a little bit better. My makeup goes on a lot nicer. Think about if you're putting makeup on like dry, flaky skin, it's not gonna be cute. So you want your skin to be super hydrated, and this just helps with that. I have two different serums. I'm gonna show you this one today. I'll show you the other one in my IGTV. This is my very favorite vitamin C serum. This is by Dermalogica. It's their Lumen C serum. It's basically vitamin C, and I just do a couple drops. The really nice thing and different thing about this being it's not just a vitamin C serum, it actually also is like a blocker of the sun. So it kind of works along with your SPF to prevent damaging rays. So it's giving you that vitamin C, which really helps to target your discoloration, melasma. Vitamin C just all in all just brightens up your complexion. So I always have some kind of vitamin C serum worked into my routine. And this one I like it because it further, like I said, blocks out the sun. Then I do my moisturizer. Now again, this all just depends on my skin, how it looks, if it's dull, if it's good, if it's dry, if it's hydrated. So I have a couple moisturizers. I have the Glam Glow Illuminating Moisturizer, which I love, which I need another one of. And then I also have my Pharmacy Honey Drop, which is a really lightweight moisturizer. So if my skin is great, don't need the extra hydration, I will use this. Charlotte Tilbury just sent me their Magic Cream. I usually use this at night. I feel like it's a little too heavy for daytime for me. And then the Origins Ginseng Gel Moisturizer has always been a favorite of mine. Most recently, I shared on Instagram, I started using again the Origins Vitazing. So I'm gonna use this today. This has a very sheer tint to it. Definitely not like coverage, but a tint, and it also has SPF 15. Not enough SPF for your whole entire routine. You definitely want to work some more into it. But before that, I'm going to use my Cicapair, which this is just a given every day. It's a green paste color correcting treatment. Helps any bit of discoloration on your face, but especially if you suffer from redness. And this one also has SPF. I forget how much, 30. So this one, a lot of times I will use as a standalone. Like I don't need the extra moisture. I'll just use this. And I don't need to put on a moisturizer as well, but my skin has been feeling very dry lately, probably because of the weather. So I use this, and then I will put a moisturizer on over top. Okay, so that goes on, and that just basically neutralized my skin. And then I'm gonna use the Vitazing. If I wasn't using Vitazing right now, I would use one of the three I just showed you. And then another new addition to my skincare routine is the Ever Vacay drops. These are tanning drops Very subtle though. I feel like people get really freaked out when they hear tanning drops because we're not trying to make you look orange. But I use these morning and night. My skin does tan pretty easily. If you have fair skin that doesn't tan as easily, you probably want to start slow, maybe 2 to 3 drops and maybe once a day. But my skin tans easily. I've been using these drops now again since Mexico. Almost like a gradual tan, and what I love about these is it's very, very, very subtle. If anything, it just gives you a very healthy glow. It doesn't turn you orange. In fact, I don't ever see any orange undertones whatsoever. It doesn't get on your sheets, it doesn't get on your clothes, it's nothing like that. It's very subtle. They're called Vacay tanning drops, but I honestly, I mean, they do give you a little bit of color, but if anything, they just make your skin look super healthy and glowy. So obviously I'm on the camera, so I don't have any filters on right now. My skin is not oily. It is very hydrated right now, but you can just see how supple and glowy my skin is. Whenever you use those drops, you want to wash your hands right after, so that you're not getting it anywhere else. For my eyes, before I do my primer foundation, I use the Colorscience 3-in-1. This is a brightener, this is an anti-aging product, and it also gives you a little bit of a boost. So I always put this on underneath my foundation. So really the only products that do change when they change is my moisturizer in the morning and my like vitamin C brightening serum, which I'll show you the other one in my IGTV. But this one is pretty much complete, and then I will put on my primer, follow up with my makeup, and like I said, my makeup just applies so much better when my skin is well hydrated. Those tanning drops just give my skin like an overall healthy glow, and the quench really helps to just keep my skin supple and hydrated so that I know that my skin here is absorbing into my skin and doing its job. So I will see you guys tonight with a full face of makeup. I'm going to show you how I take it all off and how I care for my skin at night. Tonight, I'm going to show you what I do to take off my makeup and my nighttime skincare routine. One of two. Actually, my nighttime skincare routine is pretty much the same every night. There's just one serum that I alternate. So I always do a double cleanse. So I take off my makeup, clean my face, and then I actually use a cleanser to clean my face. I used to use actual like makeup removing products, oils, creams, gels, but 2 Christmases ago, my mother-in-law gave us these makeup removing towels that you just add water, and it literally takes off every last trace of your makeup, and these have been a game changer. This is all I use. She got them again for us this Christmas. I ordered one from Grove Collaborative with my order. It's the same as the makeup eraser, which you can get at Sephora, but I will say the makeup eraser, I have a couple of them. The pink one's okay. It's kind of the same as this one, but the black one sheds a ton. So I just stick to these. You can get them on, I forget if it's QVC or HSN, and they usually come in like a 4 or 5 pack, and they also sometimes come with little circular ones, so you can use these to travel or just for eye makeup. But I love these. They always have them in different print. They're super soft, and the best part about it is you just throw them in the washer and it literally gets off. I've had this one since Christmas. It's March. I use pretty much, I will use 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3 sections, and then I'll throw this in the wash and it gets everything off, like everything. And I'm going to show you how it looks when my makeup comes off. These are great, and it's one less product you need to buy. It's one less product you need to use, one less bunch of stuff you're putting on your face. It's natural and it gets everything off. So I just wet it, and it also has a little thing so you can just hang it to dry. And then I just take all my makeup off. You don't have to scrub really hard. You can be really gentle. It takes off waterproof mascara, eye makeup, everything. And I just use like one small section a night, and it's crazy. Every time I use it, I'm like, this is not gonna come out, but it does. And I had pretty full coverage on today, full coverage concealer. I should have went more towards the top, but I don't know how this works. It's something with the microfiber because it's not just like a regular washcloth. It's like magic. And I just looked, I forget if it was HSN or QVC, but I just looked. They have really, really cute prints for summer. Like if you're gonna be a spring or summer bride and you need a bridesmaid gift, like something to go with your bridesmaid gift, these would be so cute to stick in with their gifts, especially if you have like a destination wedding. These are also really great gifts at Christmas time for your girlfriends, babysitter, nanny, whatever. These are so soft that I use these on the kids' faces in the morning too as like their washcloth just to wash their face. But look, and it just rinses out in the wash. So I have lash extensions. I don't really wear eye makeup. I do use a little bit of like bronze. I did use a little like bronzer in the crease today. So I'm just going up top there. This is the same cleanser I used during the day today. It's just a gel. Okay, then I use my Biometric peel pads. These are basically the same, serve the same purpose as the First Aid Beauty Facial Radiance pads. They have LSR 10, which is a very potent but non-toxic ingredient that helps just brighten your overall complexion, combats hyperpigmentation. If you have hyperpigmentation or melasma, this is great. So not only is it a chemical exfoliator, but it also helps to get anything that your cleanser may have left behind, which typically there isn't much between that cloth and the cleanser. These are really soft and they're very thin. They do leave behind a tingle. I don't use these twice a day. Like the facial radiance pads I can use twice a day. These I cannot because I think it would be too much. These definitely leave your skin tingly. Sometimes I even need to cool my skin down, which like right now I can already feel it. I don't want to say it's burning because it's not uncomfortable. It's just very tingly, but you can't really even see. Didn't have much left behind. Oftentimes I'll just cool my face down or like rehydrate it with the facial spray. I use my trusty eye stick again, and I'll put this, and then I like doing this under my eyes while that is kind of sinking into my skin and doing its job. And then this is the Colorscience Total Eye Concentrate. It's basically like an under eye serum. It's a little bit stronger than an eye cream, and it's like the nighttime version of the brightener that I use during the day. And I kind of just mix this in with my Tula stick. So I'll let that sink in. Next is my very favorite, my Quench. Again, the hyaluronic acid. Even this, you don't want to put this on your skin if it's dry, so rehydrate if you need to. Mine is good. I'm going to press this in, spread it out, then press it in. Okay, I am going to use my Lumen serum again. You can use this morning and night as well. And again, I just press it in. I love skincare. These little routines of mine, I look forward to them so much. Oh, this makes my skin feel so good. Bring it down your neck too. Don't want to like leave enough time in between where you want it to soak in, but you don't want to just keep piling stuff on without giving it a second, but you also don't want your skin to completely dry. And then for nighttime moisturizer, It has been my honey Grail. This is an oil, which I'm gonna use. I said this morning, Charlotte Tilbury sent me her magic cream. I do find this to be a little, it's just a traditional cream. It can tend to be very thick. The honey Grail, I just am very partial to. I'm just used to this. This is good, especially if you really need the extra hydration. It's funny because this is an oil, also super hydrating, but I don't feel like it's, I don't know, it's really hard to explain. I feel like it's just your personal preference, but I would easily use either of these. Tonight I'm gonna use the honey Grail. I do have lash extensions. This is an oil. I don't put this near my eyes. I've been getting lash extensions for 2 years and I've used oils on my face, just avoiding my eyes for just as long. So this is an amazing moisturizer, but, and it's not greasy at all. And then I'm adding in again my Vacay drops from Ever. And I just put them right on top, like 4 or 5 drops. And this feels so good. Just leaves your skin so hydrated. Feels like, I mean, my skin every night feels like I just had a facial. You know when you get a facial and you leave the spa and your face just feels so good you can't stop touching it? That's what this feels like. And I did clean my hands before all of this. Definitely make sure you're cleaning your hands. Good. Okay. But I'm gonna let this soak in. This is when I usually brush my teeth, and I will be right back. Now comes probably my most favorite part of my skincare routine, with the exception of this, which has been new. So I call these little pink clouds. These are little pink puffy clouds. They are by Ever, and it is their Youthful Restorative Night Concentrate. You guys, these are like little puffs of magic. You just need one. You can use these a few times a week. I use them every night. That's what they look like. And inside is like a little magical unicorn serum. So this also contains the LSR10 complex, which is also in the pads that I was using. But this is essentially the last step in your skincare routine. It does not take the place of your moisturizer. They call it a nighttime elixir. So if you want to get really fancy, but this is amazing for dull skin. If you have tired, dull looking skin that's just lackluster, and it's also great for anti-aging. It has peptides, it has collagen, it has botanicals, just really good for you, good stuff, clean ingredients, nothing toxic. And I love this step in my skincare routine. So you just twist off the little top. It's like 1 use per serving. You squeeze the little cloud and you just pat it into your skin. I love this stuff. And I don't know, I mean, the honeymoon glow has been so good on my skin. So I don't know, maybe this has a lot to do with it too, or maybe the combination of them both, but these I like cannot be without. Like my skin routine does not feel complete without these. So it feels good. It almost feels like a primer texture. You just pat it in, and then sometimes I'll take my little rose quartz roller and just roll. This is like such a little luxury, little luxe feeling product, but if I use this, it's after these little pink clouds. I love this thing. This is amazing. These are wonderful little unicorn pods. And then the last thing I do is moisturize my lips and put on hand lotion. So this is the Ever Smooth. It's peptides for your lips. Also has collagen. It's sheer. It just feels like a chapstick, like a really nice quality chapstick. I love it because it fills in your fine lines, and it literally just makes your lips look smooth and supple. If you have like chapped lips or dry, it just makes them look refreshed. So, and it feels really amazing. So that's my nighttime lip treatment, and then I use my, of course, favorite hand cream. This is the Ahava, and I usually get the pink one, pink pepper, but the original one's good too. And this is it. I will take my hair down. I usually put it in like a low bun, and I will call it a night. And then when I wake up tomorrow, literally my skin still feels supple and hydrated and just like good. Like it just feels, and then it looks really bright and hydrated. It has a little bit of a glow from the Vacay drops. But ever since using all of these products, it never ever, I never wake up where I feel like my skin feels dry or parched or like pruny, you know, like sunken in. And it always has a really nice glow to it. Just, I don't know, my skin is in the best condition that it's been in since having kids. I had really great skin before I had kids, and then once I started having kids, my skin did a complete 180. My melasma was in full force. I was having breakouts, and I feel like it hasn't been the same since, up until I'd say the last 6 months. I've really noticed a huge change in my skin with just the hyperpigmentation going away, the redness going away, and overall it just looking healthy and glowy. Oftentimes I will just throw on like a tinted moisturizer or something and call it a day because I'm just so comfortable in my skin. Not that I wasn't before, but I definitely had places in my skin that I needed more coverage, which is not the case lately. One other thing I want to mention, I still keep frankincense in my bathroom, and I popped a little roller ball on mine. I use this a lot when my skin was really uneven and bad. Make sure you're getting like the real deal. I get mine from Young Living or Eden's Garden. Don't buy frankincense on Amazon. That is an amazing natural face brightener as well. When I had my really bad melasma like under my eyes and throughout my T-zone, I would put this on every night just in those spots. I would roll it over my lip, under my eyes, and I would just let it soak in. And I think that definitely helped too. So if you have frankincense lying around, like good 100% grade good frankincense, you can give that a try too if you have like uneven skin tone or you just need a pick-me-up. That's a good natural skin booster. So that is it for my updated skincare routine. I do need to comb my eyelashes. That's one thing I didn't do, and I feel one hanging. All I do to my lashes. And I usually wash my lashes every couple days in the shower with like a lash shampoo that I get from the place that I get my lashes done. So that's it. That is my nighttime and my daytime skincare routine. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will have links to all of the products below. Do yourself a favor, get yourself a bottle of Quench and Vacay drops for spring and summer. Your skin and the glow will thank you. If you have any questions about anything else, let me know. I love skincare. I can talk about it all the time. I'll have semi-similar, but a little bit different day and night skincare routines on my IGTV, just showing you the alternative products that you didn't see here that I work into my same routines. So you can look out for that on my Instagram. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.